Hello everyone, in this tutorial, I would like to tell you on how to create an online survey using Limesurvey tool. So for you who are familiar with Qualtrics or probably SurveyMonkey, you should easily understand this tutorial step by step. So today, we are going to learn to create a survey like the survey on this screen. So survey would be a likert-scale with the response ranging from 1 until 5 point based Likert scale. So how to create this survey? So here is the steps. So first of all, make sure that you already install the Limesurvey tools on your domain or on your hosting. So you can just go to the admin address or login address, then fill your username and password, then login. On the first page, because this is the new tool that we just installed, we will see the dialog box like this. So what you are going to do is just create a new survey. Then you will see the following options. Firstly, you need to make sure what language you are going to use to the participants. For this example, I will use English language because I will give the questionnaire to English native speaker participants. And then just fill the survey title with the title of your research or maybe your questionnaire. So I would fill this with attitude towards smoking. So just click this off, and then descriptions. This could contain the informations you are going to present to the participants. So for example, the informations could be so if you are going to conduct a psychological research, you can provide information later and then consent form in this page, on this page. So you may present or you may ask participants whether they agree to participate or no. So for example, after the following informations, because this is the standard in the psychological research, you need to make sure that your participants are voluntarily willing to participate in your study. And then, so you just leave welcome message and the end message blank. For this, you can also leave it blank here, and just pay attention to these options for the formats. Here, how you are going to present the questions to the participant. It could be question by question, which means that on one page you will display one question only, or one question only per page, or group by group. So it means that you categorize a number or a couple of questions on the basis of dimensions you will measure. So this for one page will contain or will consist of some questions in the same domain. Or you may also select all in one, which means that you are going to display the whole questions, all questions in one page. So I would prefer group by group. Then for templates, I will just choose the default template. So you can just save this. Yeah, now our survey has been created. So what we are going to do in the following step is to add new questions, or maybe one or two questions as an example. So just click this button, then go to list question group. Now you see we have no questions so far, so we need to create a new questions, or firstly we need to create a new group. So just click here. We are going to create a new block, a new group, or maybe a new page, or anything else you would like to describe this. So this page, we will give a title for this page. So for this, I would give us attitude with cigarette advertisement. Then on the descriptions, you may fill this with the instructions on how to respond the items. So for this, I would fill with this following statement. Hmm, yeah, this is the instructions for the page, or the instruction for the scale. So just save this. Now we already create a new page, then we need to add a new question in this page. So here you can see that you can now add question in the script. Just click here. Now we should give a code for this for this item in order to facilitate us when we are going to export our result to the SPSS. So just give the code as, because this domain will measure, the scale will measure attitude towards cigarette advertisement. So I will code this with ATC1. It means that this will measure domain about attitude towards cigarette. One mean this is the item number 1. So the question would be, sorry. Then here is the item. Then you need to select the question type. So if we are going to make this, we need to select array. Make sure you select this. Then we also need to turn it on, the mandatory options. This is to prevent your question being skipped by the participants. So if they miss these questions, they cannot go to the next page. Okay, then just save this. Okay, you will see we already create one questions, and then we will see the following warnings. So first, we need to add a new answer options, and then we need to add a sub questions. So first of all, just click this, add the answer options, or you may also click from this. It's the same. So I just click from here. Now we need to give a code for this response. So because we are going to use this item as favorable item, which means that the higher score will indicate the more positive attitude towards cigarette advertisements. So for this I would give a code 1 for strongly disagree, and then 2 for disagree, 3 for neutral, sorry, 4 for agree, and then 5 for strongly agree. These codes will automatically appear when you export this, when you export the results to SPSS. So make sure you correctly give the code as you are supposed to do, or as it's supposed to be. So just don't forget to save as label set. Click new label, and then I would give them as a variable score. Then don't forget to save. Here also you should save. Now go to the questions, just click here, look at this, click here. We still have one warning. We need to add sub questions to these questions, so just click this. Don't forget to do it, because otherwise your response will not be appear on the screen. So you may just leave it blank. Please don't do anything for these options. So just save this. And then go back to the questions. Now let's preview the survey. Yeah, this is the first page, which is consists of information letter and the consent form for the participant. So you just select next, and then here you see, here is the instructions, and the following is the item and the response. So we already made it. And then how to create or how to add another questions. So because these questions, which is a favorable question in nature, so there's the higher score indicate the more positive attitude towards cigarette advertisement. So for the next step, we are going to create a reverse score item, which means that the higher score indicates more negative attitude toward advertisement. So just go back to the question group page. From here, you can just select add new question to the group. So we need to give a code for these questions. So I would give this ATC2, which means that this will measure attitude towards cigarette domain, and 2 means that this is the question number 2. The question could be this should be in opposite with the favorable item. Then the question type, we just select this the array, and then don't forget to turn on mandatory options, then just click save. Now you see we already have 2 warnings, and then first we need to add an answer option for this question. So here, in contrast to the previous label we give, we need to create the opposite score. We need to create the opposite score of the previous item. So here I give a code 5 for strongly disagree, because strongly disagree means that the advertisement on the TV is very interesting, so this will indicate a higher positive attitude towards cigarette advertisement. Then we give 4 for disagree. Then 3 for neutral. Then 2 for agree. And then 1 for strongly agree. Don't forget to save our label, because previously we haven't made this label. New label, and then name it with reverse score. Then don't forget to save. So make sure you save this progress. Now go back to the questions. Just click here. So we still have one warning left, and then just click here. Just leave it blank. Please save this. If you don't save this, the response will not appear like this. So you need to make sure that you save this progress, although you do nothing with this option. Then go to this question. Now let's look at the survey. Here is the information letter page, and then just click next. Click next again. I think I need to refresh this page. Click next. Yeah. Yes, we made it. We already have 2 questions. Then we succeed. Okay, that's all the tutorial. See you on the next tutorial.